What it is, YouTube. Big T-Ward, man. Make sure you like my shit. Comment and subscribe, man. Join the Big T-Ward movement. Of course, man, we're back remonetized, man. So I'm happy about that. We get back to the videos and let's get back to this, getting these gems out, man. Make sure you follow me on all other platforms, man. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, of course, Facebook, man. Make sure you follow me across the board, man. Definitely appreciate it. So let's get into it, man. That's all the title, thumbnail, man. We're gonna talk about that dark side of trucking, man. That's what I call it. Of any division. I don't care if it's, reefer, in the refrigerated division. I don't care if it's dry van. I don't care if it's flatbed, whatever it is. But kind of want to get into, man, a couple of people have been hitting me up on, different, all my social media, man, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, and people been asking questions about, Hyfield, man. A lot of people always come to me and ask questions about Hyfield. I've been trying to get around to addressing, some of those questions. People looking at old videos and stuff like that. So give y'all an update of how we've been so far. Cause I haven't made a video in a while, man, about Panther or Hyfield and stuff like that. So as always, when you come to my channel, I'm gonna give y'all the real. Okay. Appreciate the people for watching, liking, subscribing, still rocking with me. But this is strictly for the new drivers, man, for the new people that's coming into the game and, you're trying to come in and you're trying to, jump and get the bread. You're trying to get the money. Okay. I'm going to say this, man, and I'm going to keep it a buck. When you come out here, bro, whether you're man, woman, husband, wife, you're coming out as a team or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? First, do your research on a lot of the stuff that you want to do. Okay. Especially if you're a first time driver, if you're a first time person, never driven a truck of any kind, do your research, man. Watch videos, man, of different companies. And like I say, man, there's no perfect trucking company. There's no perfect one. Okay. You're going to do what fits you. If it fits your lifestyle, go for it and do it. Never follow other people, man, that's, doing this. Or they working for over here, man. Don't follow people, bro, because that job might not work for you. You know what I'm saying? So, but do your research. And once you do that, and that job fits your lifestyle, if it fits, what you want to do, where you want to go in life, and, how you want to be outside of it, then go for it. But this is what I say, man. People always get on, and, people always ask about Hyfield, man. They come to me like, hey, man, we seen Nick and Carla. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Nick and Carla, man. They got a pretty good following, and they represent Hyfield pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the box truck side and with the FedEx side. So they promote that pretty well, man. Hats off to them. They doing a good job, man. But over here on the super sleeper side, where we got the 144-inch trucks and we got the 150-inch trucks and, the bigger trucks, saying the tractor side of it. Mostly, man, just talking to new drivers in general, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say this first. When you come out here, man, this game, don't expect get a whole lot of money right away. It's going to be sacrifices, man. And people never really talk about the sacrifices. I would say get advice from people, man, that's in your situation. Okay. Let's say if you're a person that's, your plan is to get out here and live in the truck. Okay. You want to live in the truck, take advice from people that's living in the truck. Don't take advice from people like me. We got a home. We got stuff we like to, we paying for and we like to enjoy, so you'll be better taking advice from people that live in the truck. That's their day to day. That's what they do day in, day out. They live in the truck. They don't go home, none of that kind of thing. So you should take advice from people like that because they're in your situation, now versus our situation, you're a couple, you're a husband, wife, or whatever case, y'all got a house, apartment or whatever it is that you got. And you like to come home, you like to kick it, and, you want to see your family, your kids and, and different things like that. Take advice from people like that. Now, the main thing about this game, man, you're going to miss a lot of birthdays. You're going to miss a lot of holidays. You're going to miss a lot of get-togethers, kicking it time, chilling with the homies, going here and all that. Man, your lifestyle is going to change dramatically. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to be at home for a whole lot of stuff that you would normally at home for a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So when you get out here, just know It's a whole lifestyle change. It's not, oh man, I'm gonna go home Thursday, and man, we got a so and so to go to. Like it don't work like that, man. So you're gonna miss a lot of weekends, bro. You're gonna miss a lot of, like I say, kicking your time. And if you're a person that like to hang out and like to go out, you like to go kick it, you like to go do this and do that, man, you're gonna miss a lot of that. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to this. But that comes with it when you first get out here. Now, like us, we at the point now where we get to pick, choose where we want to go, where we don't want to go, those that we want, those that we don't want. So we done got that in the game. I'm 15 plus years in, and my wife is 10 plus years in. So we got a chance, we at that point now, like, if I don't want to do this, we ain't doing it. If I don't want to do that, we ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? So we're at that stage, and it took a lot of sacrificing, man. I missed a lot of my kids, stuff ceremonies, and my daughter wanted me to come and watch her band, the battle of the bands type of thing, and come to these different events, and I can't come because you know what I'm saying, I couldn't come, man, because I was out, in California. I'm out here in Texas. I'm out here in this and that. So, and I couldn't get home to get to those events, man. And so a lot of that, man, is gonna come with it. So a lot of things come with the money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of sacrifices come with the money, and people don't necessarily share that. They like to get on the gram, they like to get on TikTok, and man, life is good, and we got this, and we got all this bread, you know what I'm saying, this and that, but they ain't showing you that other side of it, man. The missing the days, and especially if you're a solo guy, you know what I'm saying, and your wife or your girlfriend is at home and stuff like that, it's hard on the family, you know what I'm saying, and it's hard on your spouse, you know what I'm saying, hard on your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever, and because you're never there, you know what I'm saying. Then when you get there, man, you exhausted, bro. You're like, I don't care how young you are, bro, nothing like that. That truck will kick your ass, you know what I mean, and you're gonna miss a lot of family time, a lot of get-togethers, because your wife, your girl, something like that, gonna be ready to go. So when you get home, like, shit, let's go over here, let's go here, and you, like, man, I just want to sleep, I just want to rest, I just want to chill out, because you ain't got but a day or two at the house, maybe a day, you know what I'm saying, and you got to get right back to it. So it's the side of it people never really talk about it. So they'll get on the gram and stunt, they'll take a picture with their car beside their truck, and I got a Hellcat, I got a good man. Shit come with that Hellcat, bro. Shit come with that scat package that you can't enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case. So it's good to take a picture, clean it up, beam it up, get you a little snap, you know what I'm saying? And put it on Snapchat or something like that, and it's cool. To get a bunch of people like, hey, man, cool, motherfucker clean. You never get to enjoy it, bro, because you out there on the road. And, when you get to this point, like where we are, you starting to appreciate, like, being at home is grand. Like, shit, where I'd rather be at home chilling, watching TV, man, and just relaxing and stuff like that. So it's cool, when you get to that point, and you're gonna appreciate it more. Like, shit, man, I'm just chilling. I'm just gonna be at the house. All I want to do is just go home, sit back on my couch, man, because you need a break from that truck, man. Now that's just me, you know what I'm saying? Now people that live in the truck, and some people like it, some people like looking at the countryside and going here, going there and all that. Hey, hat out to them folks, man. If you like it, cool. You know what I'm saying? No shade, nothing like that, but we're not one of those people, I'd rather come home and enjoy, what we have, what we built, you know what I'm saying? What we obtained, you know what I'm saying? And when people hit me up, man, about Hyfield, it's like, hey, man, how is Hyfield and how is this? And, and I say, hey, man, it's cool. We're cool what we're doing, so don't really go off what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Our situation may not be your situation. And for the new drivers that are coming out here, be prepared for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared to be in the truck, man. And nowadays it's easy, You can buy porta potties and, have the little stuff in your truck. And, so people make so many videos about how they use the toilet in the truck and, and this and that. And it's for a lot of new people that ain't really been introduced to that. Be like, hey, man, you taking a dump in the truck? You ain't going to go to the truck stop. And it's not that simple. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to stop at the truck stop all the time. You're going to be at the shipper for hours or the receiver for hours, and you got to use the toilet. And they ain't got no toilet, they ain't got no public bathroom, They got the porta potties outside, and they got this, and then they got that, and you know, you got to wash your hands. You got to, so a lot of people that ain't never really been away from home and know how to survive away from home, and you ain't got all them luxuries right there. You know, you just can't wake up middle of the night, go to the bathroom and take a dump, wash your hands, get out. You know what I'm saying? So fortunately, you know, we got that in our truck. You know, we at the stage now where we got a shower and we got a, you know, we got a sink, and, you know, we got a toilet right here. But wasn't always like that, you know, and we couldn't get to the truck stops. You know, when my wife was, you know, it was that time of the month for her, and she couldn't get to the, you know, this and that, and it's you know, you got to make do, man. They never talk about that, man, in a lot of these videos. So when you're a new driver, man, yeah, the money, you know, you're gonna get there, you're gonna get to it. You know, everybody want to get to the bread and be this whole, I mean, I'm getting to the money, bro. I'm getting this, and everybody want to get to that, but you got to go do some shit to get to that, man. You know, it's a lot of sacrifices in this game. And they don't talk about it, you know. So that's why I say, man, when I talk about mine, I talk about the real stuff we've been through, stuff we've done, you know. So coming out here, man, especially if you're teaming with and I recommend teaming, you know, for anybody, man. When you come to Hyfield, you're coming over here to Panther and Hyfield, stuff like that, you know, they don't find a teammate for you, you know, especially Hyfield. You know, you got to come already team ready, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they don't pair you with people and stuff like that. So you got to come with your team, you know what I'm saying? You got to come with your wife, your husband, or whatever it is, or, you know, whatever it is, you know, however you are in a relationship. So you come with that already, and make sure y'all got the same goals. You know what I'm saying? I think they made the mistake of when y'all go to these companies like Swift and, you know, and Snyder and all these people, and then y'all go do team driving with people that you don't even know, you know, just because you went to class with them, or, you know, you went to school with them, and, you know, and stuff like that, man. Then y'all pair up and try to do team driving. Not going to work when it comes to money. You know, y'all going to have different ambitions. Y'all going to have different outlooks, you know, on different things. You know, this person might be cool with making a couple $100 and ready to go to the house, you know, but you want to get out here and make 15, 1600, 2000, you know what I'm saying? You want to run, and y'all not going to lock, you know, y'all going to be doing this, you know. Then therefore you off the truck. And I've seen people do videos like, oh man, I lost another team driver, I lost this and that, because y'all are not gonna have the same outlook, not gonna have the same goals, you're not gonna have the same, you know, the same thoughts and stuff like that. And I think when they go to these these companies, you know, and they'll put you together with anybody, you know, like, hey man, we'll pair you with the best person, and you like to smoke, and they just ask general questions about that shit because it's all laid out, you know. You like to smoke, you're a non-smoker, you're a smoker. You this, you that, you this, you know what I'm saying? You prefer man, woman, blah, 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 you know. And so me and my wife was talking about that, man. I'm like, hey, you know, is when you training, you know, you get into a truck with somebody you don't know, you know, especially for females. You get in the truck with a dude you don't know this dude gonna try to mess with you in your sleep, and you don't know this, you know what I'm saying? And there's already a chance of you jumping out there with somebody like, man, I don't know this dude, you know, if you're a pervert, he this, he that, he want to look at you while you sleep, and you know, you're all self-conscious, so you're not gonna really get any good sleep. You know, you're gonna be always sleeping with, you know, looking and, you know, waking up every so often and, you know, looking and stuff like that to see what's going on, because like I said, you miles away with somebody you don't know nothing about. So, you know, over here in Hyfield, man, and Panther, you got to come with your own teammate. You got to come with somebody you already teams with, you know, somebody you're already familiar with. You're coming over with them, and, you know, y'all get it in. So keep in mind of that. Now, like I said before in other videos and stuff like that, man, Hyfield pays us. You know, even though we pull freight for Panther, ArcBest and stuff like that, but Hyfield pays us. Okay, we get our paychecks, our check stubs, and all that stuff says Hyfield Trucking. You know what I'm saying? So, as always, we get is a 60-40 split with us, and we get the 40%, which there starts something new, which I did in my other video, man. So y'all can go take a look at it. There's gonna be a little slide up there. Take a look at that, and go watch that video, man, about, you know, different things they got going now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a lease purchase thing without calling it lease purchase. So that's what it is, basically. But if you looking to do that, hey man, hit them up, you know, and go try it. That's up to you. But you got to come team ready, man, because a lot of people been hitting me up like, hey man, I had a guy to come over to me in the parking lot. You know, we was in New Jersey, you know, a cool dude. He's like, man, I love these trucks, man, I love this. And, you know, and buddy just be telling me about, people be telling me about man, I wish my wife, man, would drive, bro. I wish I had my spouse out here, man. I wish I had my old lady out here. I wish, you know, and, you know, a lot of them wishing that because they're only one driving there, and they're pretty much the breadwinners. You know what I'm saying? They making the money, but you never at home. Like, you know, not gonna say the guy's name, man. It's a cool dude, but he said, you know, he just had a baby. You know, and he's like, man, you know, like, bro, you know, you're not gonna be at home, dog, for your child. So your girl, your wife, and all that kind of stuff is gonna be with the baby. You know, 95% of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna miss a lot of the growing up parts, man. You're gonna miss a lot of the fun stages, the walking and the crawling, and, you know, you're gonna miss a lot of that, man. You're gonna miss a lot of the events, you know. You're gonna miss a lot of the little small things, you know, the doctor visits, and, you know, and especially when you have small kids, man. I don't really recommend it. You know what I'm saying? If you're out here and you got small kids at home, it's not ideal for people to jump out here and get in a truck, you know. Now I know, you know, this is the new 9 to 5 for some people, and they want to jump out here and go to work, you know, and go jump in the truck. But if your house ain't right, man, you're not gonna last out here, bro. You know, you're gonna be like, shit, bro, I gotta go home, and old lady answering the phone, you know, and all that. And especially I've been arguing, and, you know, your house wasn't right before you got out here. It's like, you know, and I've seen it, man. I've seen dudes like, fuck this, man, she answers the phone, going home, and niggas be way in Miami, you know, and they live, you know, up north or something, and they trying to go home, man, and, you know, because their old lady or their wife or something, they answer the phone, you know, and automatically your mind going there like, shit, you know, she answers the phone, bro, like, and you know, and you ready to go, you know what I'm saying? You didn't, you know, mess up your job, and I always tell guys, whatever it is, she answers the phone, whatever she did, she done it. So by the time you get there and you 1,800 miles away, she done it 2-3 times, and ain't nothing you can do, man. Now you just driving home for nothing, you know. But this side of trucking, man, it's what it is, you know. Like I say, it's easier now than the whole, you know, pissing in a cup type deal, pissing in a bottle. You know, now they got porta potties, man. Now they got all different type of ways to where, you know, you get stuck at a shipper, receiver, something like that, and you got to use the bathroom. Cool. It's another guy, man, that was promoting a lot of the little tent things. You want to go sit off in the tent, man, and get your little folding chair and go over and sit down and get your bag and your cat litter, and you want to, you know, take your dump and throw your stuff away. And there's another creative way, man. You know, so it's a lot of different things now that you didn't have back then. You know what I'm saying? Back then you had to, you know, like you see some of these TikTok videos, it'd be funny, but it'd be true. Like, you know, like, hey, let me scope the scenery out. You know when I'm coming, and they on in the trailer taking a dump, man, and it happens. You know, and you might be, you know, folks might be, ugh, man, ain't doing that, and you ain't gonna get you no truck stop all the time. You know, you're not gonna get you that home cooked meal and stuff at home, man. You're not gonna do that. So you're gonna be eating a lot of, you know, Wendy's and Popeyes and Subway a lot. You know what I'm saying? And their weight will creep up on you, man, and you be like, you know, you people see you be like, man, bro, you know, you got big, man, this and that, because all you're doing is driving, you reaching over on this passenger seat, man, and eating, you know, and it's hard on you, man. It's hard on your body, and you know, I don't care how young you are, man. You sitting and eating, man, that weight gonna come up on you because you're not active. You know what I'm saying? So I recommend, man, if you do get home, man, get to the gym or work out at home, man, and, you know, stuff like that. So I try to get my workouts in. I don't get them in like I used to, but when I do get here, when I get home, I handle my business home, gym time. You know what I'm saying? You know, my wife know, like, hey, babe, we got to go home, I got to go to the gym, you know, I got to get a haircut, I got to do this, do that, you know, and, you know, and she want to come home and do her thing. So, but yeah, man, it's just straight for the new drivers, man. Just definitely, man, do your research, know what you're getting into, make sure your house is right, and then come team ready. And if you want to come over there and work, come team ready. If you're going somewhere else, go team ready. I'd rather go somewhere with my partner than trying to find somebody to get with once I get to these companies. And just endure, man. Just go and get your experience. Experience is everything, man. Experience, knowledge is everything. When you gonna get to the bread, but you trying to chase the bread first, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So get to the money, man. I'm gonna get to the money when it's time to get to the money. But get them gems, get that knowledge first, man. Get that know-how first. You know what I'm saying? Understand the logistics first. Understand how to make money first. Get the logistics down. Get trucking down. You know what I'm saying? First, before you're like, shit, man, I'm gonna go here and make some money because so-and-so work over here, my homeboy work over here. I'm gonna go over here. Like, it might not be the same for you. So, like I said, every situation is different, man. But last, man, I'm gonna leave y'all with, me and my wife didn't start out with teaming. You know what I'm saying? My wife went to school and she ended up teaming with a person she went to school with. You know what I'm saying? And what happened was, the lady she got sick. You know what I'm saying? Cancer, came, and my wife was by herself, and she wasn't used to it. You know what I'm saying? And she told me this story. She had a 3-stop load, and on the 3-stop, man, when you get out there, they'll have the last stop at the nose of the trailer. You know what I'm saying? So your first stop is going to be at the end of the trailer. You know what I'm saying? That's your first stop. Your first stop is the end. Then you get a second stop in the middle. Then your last stop is at the nose of the trailer. So she went to her last stop first. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? So she went to the last stop first, and they had to take the first 2 loads off to get to their load and then reload it back. And then now that's double trouble for her because now she got to go back to another state that you would have ended up going home probably after that. Now you got to work backwards. So now you went to your last stop first, and now you got to go back up to another part of the state, you know what I'm saying? Another part of the, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, man. And then she was like, man, dude had to come back the truck in for me. She couldn't bag in out the street, people blowing and this and that, because that was her first time being out there, never drove a truck. So, and getting out there, she was like, man, I'm gonna quit, man. She ended up quitting, and she ended up doing something locally. You know what I'm saying? And she did local stuff and realized the money wasn't there like that. Then it was work. You know what I'm saying? She was a woman, so she didn't want to be all dirty and getting dirty every day, especially doing like the hopper bottom type stuff, and you mess with a lot of grain and a lot of, cotton seeds and just like that, you get dusty and dirty on a daily basis. And she was like, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't work for her, and people had to come help her roll the tarp, back over the trailer and stuff like that. So that was kind of hard for her. And she came to me, was like, we should do team. Let's team. And at the time, I had been in trucking about 5 years before. And at the time I was in law enforcement. So I was like, man, I want to get back in the truck. So she kind of convinced me to do teams. And we've been doing it ever since. It wasn't always picture perfect when we did teams. We started out with a, pretty decent company. It was cool. Family stuff happened, had to stop. And we ended up getting our own trucks. And man, we got our own trucks. It was lovely. I mean, we got our own trucks, man. We were cool, and we started making money. We were coming home every day, and we were doing containers, and we were paying for a truck at the same time. So it was a hustle game. We getting up like 3, 4 in the morning sometimes. Sometimes my wife got up at 1 to go do a load, and so it was hard, man. It was hard on the body. We was barely getting any sleep, but we were hustling, like getting up every day, man. Hey, we got this load, blah blah blah. Then we had to get a load for the next day. Today, you know what I'm saying? So we need a load today for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So we had to hustle, man. It was a hustle game. But we made money at it, man. We enjoyed ourselves. We still, went places and stuff like that. But, we had to hustle, man. We had to, let's get this load, man. We was getting our loads for the week and, different things like that. And we enjoyed it, man. We made some money doing that, enjoyed it. And sadly, we had to give up our trucks, man, because, everything started getting bad. The economy kind of went haywire, and we had to, end up giving up our trucks, man. End up selling the trucks and, getting our trucks away. And we had to get back to it. So, and now we're back, at that stable stage where we, can go and pick and choose and do what we want to do and how we want to do it now. So that's where we are, man. But it took some sacrifices, it took some years, and we started this shit back in like 2016, 17, and now we in 2025, man. And, we get to pick and choose and come home and enjoy ourselves and, stuff like that, man. Go on trips, vacations and different things, man. So y'all get to that stage, man. You know what it is. So yeah, man. That's my take on it, man, for new guys, for new drivers, new teams, new couples, whatever it is. And you got any questions, man, you got any comments, please leave a comment, man. Please hit that like button. Please follow me on all other platforms, man. And, hit that join button, man. Hit the join, man. Get yourself some merch, man. Go down and get you some merch, man. Click on there, get you some shirts, and all that, man. Summer's coming back around, so make sure you get some shirts, man. Get some shirts, get some merch, man. Get some tanks, stuff like that, man. I really start advertising the samples and stuff like that. Hey, man, we had 20K on TikTok. We had 60-something K on Instagram. And we still, I failed, man, actually. Was at 11K here on YouTube, man. Let's get it back up, man. Let's get to the 20K on YouTube, man. Let's get it, man. But in the meantime, in between time, make sure you like my shit. Comment and subscribe, man. Join the Big T Ward movement, man. Make sure you do that. My big boy sleep back here, man. So make sure you do that, man. It's your boy Big T Ward.
Beats by 2